Hi, y'all. Hope you had a good weekend and you're ready to start NTI week 4. Last week was really tough for me. It was probably the most challenging week I've had so far. Even though my gut told me that we weren't going back to school, hearing the news and reading your all's reactions to it was really tough. It made me really sad. I do not do well when I don't get closure on situations, and I like to give and get proper goodbyes. So knowing that March 12th and 13th was our last day with me teaching in our classroom makes me sad. And I wish I knew then what I know now. But all we can do is move forward and make the best out of the situation. I look forward to seeing your sweet faces and feeling your energy the next time we get to go to mail. I can't wait to see you guys. I miss you guys so much. And I hope you're doing well. It seems like most are doing well. I do feel some were really sad this week. They felt disconnected. I think some are shutting down. They're feeling overwhelmed with the work, and it's hard. This is the hardest thing, figuring out how to connect and instruct and give you resources. And I'm trying to make my assignments as meaningful as possible so it doesn't feel like busy work. So I'm hoping that you guys had a good weekend, and I hope that this week is better than last week. Okay, week 4. So on Monday, you're going to do attendance in Jupiter just like you do every single week. This is for a grade, it's not extra credit. If you've not completed it Friday by 7 p.m., I will mark you absent in Infinite Campus. Before I do that, I will send out Jupiter and Remind text messages so that you know this is your last chance to fill out the attendance so that you don't get marked absent. So if you could do that Monday, that would be great. I'm suggesting on Monday or Tuesday, clicking onto Jupiter, you go to calendar and looking at last week's assignments. When you look at the calendar, you just click on the assignment, and then you have to click on the assignment again, and you will be able to read my comments. You get to see how I scored you using the rubric. And I think it's good for you to read what I wrote. I wrote on every single person's attendance assignment, and I wrote on every person's thank you, ma'am assignment. So please go and look at those comments and look at how I scored you. If you want to redo the assignment for a higher grade, I would love for you to do so, and I will regrade it for you. If you could just send me an email or a text to let me know, I'm going to redo the thank you, ma'am assignment for a better grade. I will be on the lookouts for that so that I can grade it within the week. Okay, so this week, there's 2 things you're going to do. The first thing you're going to do is take AR on Thursday or Friday for April. Between 1 and 2 o'clock, I will take the password off, and either day you can take it. I don't care. As far as May book of the month, sadly, it's for extra credit only. With the last day being May 27th and with the difficulty getting books, I didn't want to make it a requirement and stress you guys out. So if you want to read another book, you are going to fill out or complete the assignment on Jupiter, and it's titled May Book of the Month Extra Credit. I will give you extra credit for the assignment, and I will give you extra credit for your AR test. So you'll need to complete that by Sunday. If you choose to read another book for May, you will complete that assignment by Sunday. So AR is on Thursday or Friday between 1 and 2. And if you want to get an extra book for May, you will get that book and complete the assignment on Jupiter. Now, with that said, we are still going to have a Book of the Month growth party. I don't know what it's going to look like. I do know that if you have scored a 90% or higher on at least 8 books, you will get a t-shirt, a Get Lit t-shirt. We're thinking black with gold writing or black with purple writing. And if you don't get that until next school year or whenever we're able to do that, that's when you'll get it. Now, as far as the party is concerned, if you have scored a 70% or higher on at least 6 AR tests, you will get an invitation to the party. And usually we have it in the small gym. We have earlers come in and you get to have ice cream and we have music and such. The party's been approved. I just don't know when it will happen. I hope it happens when we go back to school. We can plan a date and you guys will come down G4 and we'll have our party. We also have Most Valuable Reader, and this year I was going to do Most Valuable Reader in each block, and this is for the student that has read the most books, scoring a 70% or higher on those books, and I'm still going to do that as well. So if you read an extra book in May, or 2, or 3, those books will go towards the party, the t-shirt, and Most Valuable Reader. So keep that in mind. Okay. The assignment this week. So I'm suggesting that on Wednesday-ish, you get on Jupiter and you look at the directions for this assignment. We are going to do a favorite book of the month project in which you will discuss how book of the month has helped you grow as a reader, and you're going to choose your favorite book that you've read this school year and do a project with it. This week, the outline is due by Sunday. There are directions. There is a student example that Ms. Hare created, and there's a rubric. It is going to be overwhelming, though, when you open this document. Again, we're trying to communicate in a very clear way to over 100 students through technology the expectation. And I know that I am over communicating and I'm giving more directions than you would probably like. So please do not feel overwhelmed when you open this document. It's really only 5 questions. And when you look at Ms. Hare's example, you will see, oh, it's really not that much. You just have to decide what book is your favorite and discuss how Book of the Month has helped you as a reader, thinker, and writer. One thing you have to do is update your Book of the Month growth chart. So if you don't have your growth chart, you're going to have to make a new one. And Ms. Hare has made a video showing you how to use paper and Jupiter to do that. So if you don't have your growth chart and you have to make a new one, please watch those videos. They will be on Google Classroom, and create a new one. So this project is going to go in your backpack. And a lot of my seniors come to me asking me about Book of the Month to put in their backpack. And once you leave me, I get new students. So I don't have all of your book titles and your scores and assignments that you've done. So this is going to really be beneficial for you when you become a senior and you have to do your backpack defense, and 70-80% of you want to talk about Book of the Month. It will already be there for you. So next week on Sunday, the outline is due. It's 5 questions. It'll be on Jupiter. Again, Ms. Hare has an example for you, and there's a rubric. The following week, the only thing you have to do is work on the project. There's no additional assignment unless you are reading an extra book for May. Let's see, and the outline is due on Sunday. Okay, let's see if I've mentioned everything. I think that's it. All right, so you're going to do your attendance as soon as you can on Jupiter. You are going to get on Jupiter and look at my comments and your scores from last week. And if you want to redo them, I will grade it and I will let you make up that work. I think on Wednesday at the latest, you need to look at the directions on Jupiter for the Book of the Month project. Do not wait until Sunday night to do it. If you wait till Sunday night to do it, you're going to get really overwhelmed and stressed out. You need to start thinking about, how has Book of the Month helped me? Where's my growth chart? I don't have my growth chart. I need to watch Ms. Hare's video so that I can be prepared. What's my favorite book? Why is it my favorite book? You need to think about those things before Sunday night, before you post. You're going to take AR on Thursday or Friday between 1 and 2. And make sure you go through Mail's Library's website to do that, which are in the directions. But if you don't do that, it won't let you take it. And then if you're going to read an extra book in May, you need to do that assignment on Jupiter by Sunday. And again, that is optional, although I would love it if all of you read an extra book. And it would help your grade too. So please reach out to me if you have any questions or you're confused. I would be glad to walk you through anything. I know it's a lot. And I do fear that when you open up the favorite book of the month project, you're going to be overwhelmed because there's an introduction explaining the importance of it. Then there's the directions 1 through 5, and it's only 5 things, but we tried to be clear in our directions so that there was no confusion. And then there's an example that Miss Hare did, and then there's going to be a rubric. So it's a lot, but when you really look at the assignment, it's very doable. You guys can do this. You've been reading all year. Everyone has that one favorite book that they've read this year. So I miss you guys. I wish I could be in front of you doing this and not behind my cell phone and my computer. I hope you guys are doing well. I think about you and pray for you every day. Have I told you lately that I've missed you? Because I do. I hope that you were impressed with my TikTok. You know I did that for you guys, and it is way harder than I ever imagined. I practiced for 2 full days. I had all the moves, and then I tried to do it with the music. And no wonder you guys practice all the time. I finally broke the habit of TikToking while I'm making dinner. I found myself doing it when I was brushing my teeth and when I was, getting dressed for the day. I'm like TikToking. And the little knows the whole renegade. She does. It's really cute, but when she tells Alexa to play the renegade, I'm kind of like, oh. Anyhow, I miss you guys. Take care of yourselves. Reach out to me if you need me. I love y'all so much.